Go.
Alright, this is Sifu Freddie here. I'm going to show some bicep variations, ways that you can work the bicep muscle. Also going to address some of these haters out there. You know, some of them are saying that, you know, I got improper form and certain exercises. Well, the fact of the matter is I'm going to show you, like, the strong, you know, to challenge your body, you're going to have to use more weight. And as you use more weight, it's going to be harder to get perfect form. Okay, so, you know, if we're going to use perfect form, we use very light weight. It's going to be easy to get perfect form, right? Back straight, curling all the way down, going down slowly. Mind you, I'm using 15 pounders, okay? So, this is going to be easy to get perfect form, right? So, what I like to do is I like to train for heavy weight, and then after I do the heavy weight, then I'll do the lightweight for better form. Now, the heavier weight you use, the harder it is going to get up there. So, I weigh 145 pounds. These are two 50-pound dumbbells. That's 100 pounds. That's a good percentage of my weight. It's going to be a lot harder to get perfect form on very heavy weight. But at the same time, I like to work the dynamic of the heavy weight down to the lightweight, opposed to just using lightweight all the time. That's Jenny. So, let me show you how the form breaks down when you use heavy weight. You know, these are 50-pound dumbbells. Most people that are really big can't even do stuff like this. So I'm going to use two hands at the same time. See, that's 50 pounders. It's going to be harder to get perfect form, and as I get tired, I might have to bring it up like this. But that's okay. I recommend, I'm making a video.
Where's Annette?
She's at the cafe. So, basically, what I like about sometimes to not have perfect form, I think sometimes is not a bad thing. Because as you're bringing it here, and you're coming up, you're using the leg muscles. You're also utilizing a little of the lower back. Sometimes you shrug your shoulders, you're using the shoulders at the same time. Notice that the way that I like to exercise is integrating multiple muscle groups all at once, opposed to just strictly isolation. So meaning, there's a bicep curl where you could go like this. So you work the legs as you work the biceps. This becomes more of a dynamic exercise. Another way is like this, working the hamstrings while you work the biceps, right? So basically, isolation to me is not always the best thing, you know. And basically, when you have a lot of weight, you're gonna have to utilize other muscle groups to get that weight up there. Here I utilize my legs, I utilize my shoulders and my back to get that up there. If I get tired, then I might have to use my lower back just a little bit, just to get it up there. But it's okay. The way that I train is different than most people that are used to, But let me show you some of these bicep curl variations. We can have it here. You can bring it up, right here. These are called standing rows. Okay. We could do reverse curls like this. Just do a couple reps like this. And then you can do hammer curls like this. You could do basic curls like this. Then you could do a hammer curl coming this way with each arm. You could do a basic curl coming both ways. Okay? You could just do like a runner's, kind of like squat down just a little bit and do like a running motion, working that bicep. Okay, you can isolate the biceps like this. You can isolate it with one arm and pop out some on the other arm. Do a 90-degree hold as you pop some of them out. Okay, now we could also just use one weight. When we get really tired, after you can't do any more with two, just use one weight and do it with one. Then you can hold one weight like this. Okay? You can even hold it like this, hammer fist style. Hold it in a hammer fist. Okay? These are just some basic variations that I like to do. And then after you do all that, you can just start flexing. Flexing like this, curling your forearms and making a flex. This will work your forearms and your biceps to kind of burn it out. Okay? So these are just some basic variations, and I like to go from very heavy to light. So I might do like 8 reps with the 50, and then after that, I burn it out with the lighter weight. Some people, a lot of these people, like, oh, I got better form than you. I'm better than you because I got better form. But then when it comes to the heavy weight, they can't even curl it one time. So I like to be able to do the heavy weight and have good form with the lightweight. Because no matter what, you might have perfect form, but once you put more weight on, you're not going to have that perfect form anymore. Because that's what it means to challenge your body, to basically put more weight and challenge yourself to basically make the form not as perfect anymore. Because that's pretty much what it takes to get to the next level. But yes, there could be injuries. If you overdo it, you could get injured. So I try to stay around like 8 reps, 10 reps, 12 reps. Because if you're only doing like 4 reps, 6 reps, it's easier to get injured. And that's one of the primary reasons why you need good form, is because you want to prevent injury. But other than that, if you don't get injured, sometimes it's not good to be perfect all the time. So meaning you might pop some out with perfect form, and then you're like, oh, I can't do anymore. Like some people like to do with their head against the wall, and then they try to make sure that they got perfect form like this. And then you can't do anymore. Like you say, oh, I'm tired. Well, even Arnold Schwarzenegger said in his encyclopedia, well, even when you get tired, then just go ahead and throw your back in there and do some more. It's okay. So it's not all about perfection. If you want to get a little bit more out of the exercise, break down the form and just keep doing some more reps. And that's what I recommend. Okay?